Hi guys, we're touring.
No, do it again.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're touring some houses and we're bringing you along on our journey. So, we're at our first one for today, or like this week essentially.
Yeah, really.
It's a townhome. It's a 3-bedroom, I think 1 bath. It has 2 garage, a 2-car garage.
Yep.
And so we're here right now and we're gonna tour it. So we're gonna show you. We look a hot mess, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's a snow day. I don't know if you can tell in the background. But
it was a mission to get here, but
yeah, I think nobody in the weatherman and like believed it was gonna snow
because it's been so wrong the last 2 months.
Yep.
And so nothing was prepared at all. Like the city didn't even believe it, I feel like.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're here. Okay, so the garage door is literally right by the entrance.
So you walk in, there's the entrance right there. You come in.
And there's a 2-car garage.
It's a 2-car garage.
So that's kind of nice.
Which I think we would just do 1 car.
Right.
And then do a 1 in the driveway. But here we go up the stairs.
We haven't seen it, so
This is our first time seeing it.
We're seeing
reaction.
it just as much as you guys are. Oh my gosh, this living room.
Okay. Here, let's go 0.5. Let's show them the wide angle.
So it's a little outdated, like in the sense of like the cabinetry is like that wood material, not like your basic white and gray.
Yep.
But it's necessarily not a bad thing.
Yeah. What's over here, Beverly?
And the counter, which I like this open space concept because the living room would be here, and you have the kitchen. So
yep.
Just having people over is kind of nice. Looks like the pantry is over here, which is crazy because I don't think I've ever had a pantry this big in my life.
Yeah, this is nice. Look at this pantry, guys. So this is the kitchen right here. The pantry is right here.
And then there's a bathroom. And it has a tub, which that's really nice, especially with a baby.
Oh, yep. Yeah, we haven't had a tub in forever.
Now we go up some more stairs.
Wow, there's an upstairs.
It looks like they have a baby gate already. They had one.
Oh, yep, they did.
They had a baby gate over here. Another bathroom with a tub.
So here's another bathroom. So the bathroom downstairs is probably for anybody that comes over, whoever's eating in the dinner area.
So much storage. Washer and dryer, like a whole laundry room.
Right in here.
Oh, this is just.
Oh, looks like they had a dog before. Look at the bowl.
Oh yeah.
Definitely had a dog.
Room 1.
Room 1 and room 2.
So there's just 2 rooms? Pretty big walk-in closet, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, this would be probably my section right here, and all of this would be Beverly's section, just in case you guys were wondering.
And look at the ceiling; it's pretty like tall.
Yeah, and it's hot in here.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. Here's the other room.
Wow, this room's pretty big too.
Oh, look at this.
Whoa.
I totally do the baby stuff in here.
Yeah. Cool
So
little
cute.
setup.
So cute. So maybe it is a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, this is a 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom, 2-bath.
2-bedroom, 2-bath. Comes with a washer and dryer in the unit.
And 2 full baths, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, this is nice. And there's one more thing.
Oh yeah, we
right
got
out
the
there.
patio. There's so much to you guys. But they have a little, like, is it porch area? Is that what you would call it?
A little patio.
Patio. So you can put some seating.
Yeah, look, it's a nice, beautiful view of nothing.
Which is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, if you were wondering what the reference of snow, this is what we got.
So much snow.
Yeah, this is more than usual, guys.
Yeah, the only thing that's derailing us right now is location, because it's so far away, not because it's not a good place, like it's a great location, and 2, it's not fenced back there.
But honestly, like, the location, I don't know, I'd be okay with. It'd be something different at first for us, because we've never lived in this area before.
Never.
Um,
It's kind of a bougie area.
yeah.
but the price isn't bougie.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
But I don't know if it's worth the drive to our jobs.
Yep.
And that it doesn't, that honestly it's just the drive.
Yeah.
Because we can't take Maximus out.
Yeah, and we have one car right now, so it wouldn't be ideal right now. But actually it wouldn't be a problem because we both kind of work in the same area.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So we got we have more to look at.
Yep.
But this was definitely a contender. Like, I like this one.
It's a top contender for sure.
Hi guys, so we forgot to record all of Saturday and Sunday, so I figured I'd do a sit down, just kind of talk about our first trimester and give you guys a first trimester update. So here we go. I have some notes, so I'll have my phone out, but essentially the biggest things was nausea. It's normal. In pregnancy, I feel like most of my friends were completely nauseous. I did have a friend that she was constantly nauseous her whole entire pregnancy. Like, she threw up and was nauseous completely. It was crazy, which made me nervous because she's also a person that like gets grossed out by things, like even before pregnancy, and so I'm the same way. I get grossed out easily, so I was really nervous that I was going to be just like her in pregnancy. But like everyone says, everyone's completely different. So mine were off and on. It kind of started around like week 7 and 8 for me, which is kind of late but awesome for me because I was not expecting to be that nauseous when I was nauseous. And so I was nauseous, I would say, pretty much every other day, like I said, but I realized it got really bad probably like week 10, and so I did order some ginger candy from Amazon, so I'll have that link down below. That really helped so much for me. I know my doctor prescribed something else that I could do that's stronger if it gets really, really bad. I didn't get to that point. Ginger candy really helped me. I would just pop a candy wherever I was. I literally carried them in my coat, in my purse, everywhere I went. I put candy, like a ginger candy, in my pocket because I didn't know when it was gonna pop up. Also sparkling water. I am a LaCroix girl. I love sparkling water, so that really, really, really helped. And if we were at Target and I didn't have ginger candy, or we would go to the gas station, Ray would pull over and get me sparkling water, because that was literally another thing that helped, which was kind of nice. With the nausea came lots of saliva buildup, which I still feel like it happens here and there, but not as often as your first trimester. And so that creates a lot of like the gagging reflexes because you feel so much saliva in your mouth, and that's not normal. And so that definitely was something that I never knew about and was pretty random, but lots of saliva, which also affected when I brushed my teeth because it made me gag so much. I think I threw up a few times because I was brushing my teeth, and it was just so frustrating because I just brushed my teeth, threw up, I needed to brush my teeth again, and that was just so frustrating. I would text Ray and be like, I hate brushing my teeth, but obviously it's a necessity, and especially when you're pregnant, you have to take care of your dental hygiene even more. So that was kind of an interesting thing during my first trimester. Now I can brush my teeth comfortably, which is nice, very, very nice. The other thing, I didn't realize how much your boobs actually hurt. My boobs usually hurt when I'm on my period, but this was a different kind of pain. I just don't even know how to explain it. Like, you would get shocking pains in your boob, and also like your boobs just are growing, so the growing pains of it too, it was just so painful some nights that like, and I'm a stomach sleeper, so the first trimester I was still sleeping on my stomach, and it would just hurt so bad to like lay on them. But that's kind of decided. The only thing now, they're really dry and itchy, so that's kind of sucky. But I did start using some body oil and some stretch cream just on my body, like as my everyday normal, and I started that pretty early just because I don't know if my mom was like had stretch marks. I know that's like a genetic thing that happens. It could also happen after you give birth, but I want it to be proactive before it started popping up. But so far I don't have any, which is a blessing. So thank you, God. The other thing is the darkness in your skin. Certain areas, I've always been prone to darker skin, like my skin in my neck and my armpits have always been darker. And there was even a point in my life that like the doctor made me like get tested for diabetes, because those are signs of diabetes. And it wasn't that at all. It just was my skin just prone to more for that to just get dark. So that definitely got darker, which I was not expecting that, and so it's kind of embarrassing. And I feel like I can't put my hair up because I have to wear something that like covers my neck because I feel like it's extra dark. My armpits do, and so I just wear like longer sleeve shirts. I'm not one to wear tank tops anyways, so it just works out. It doesn't make any sense. And then with that too though, because you are taking prenatals, like my hair has grown so beautifully, and like it's just so shiny and pretty. And if you didn't know, I chopped my hair the week like a few days before I found out I was pregnant, and so I definitely had an emotional breakdown that I cut my hair so like drastically. But it's fine. It's growing. We've definitely gotten really far because it was up to like my shoulders, so now we're getting closer down, which is a blessing, and it's great. And I actually feel like myself now, and I love it. The only thing is that everywhere else I didn't realize was gonna grow just as fast, and so that's been really annoying. And thank God it's winter because you don't have to shave as often. So that's the only thing. That's one of like the random things that I didn't think about. Like I was like, oh yay, my hair is just gonna grow faster. The other stuff is gonna grow too. TMI, but bowel movement was normalized. It's kind of a thing, like it's definitely a genetic thing in my family. Like my mom struggled with just going to the restroom. Like before pregnancy, I wouldn't go, and it was always really, really hard, which is also probably why I lost weight. I've been losing weight in like my first and second trimester with it all, but yeah, I'm normalized now. I go to the bathroom every day, which is weird but cool and good all at the same time. But like I said, weight loss. I did lose a lot of weight in my first trimester. Nothing that the doctor was concerned about, just because she was like, as long as the baby continues to grow, then we are okay with it, that you lose weight. It's not a bad thing. It just means that the baby's sucking out all the nutrients out of you, which is also not a bad thing, as long as you feel good and you're healthy and no complications come out of it. And so I was happy. My face definitely thinned out. If you look at our first video, when I found out, my face was definitely a lot fuller and I felt rounder, I feel like. And now it's definitely slimmed down. I think I'm now starting to gain the weight instead of like losing, which is not a bad thing. I'm excited, and it's obviously all for the good of everything. So yeah. The other thing is I was constantly tired. I was sleeping so much. I would be exhausted by like 7:30. 7 is like the earliest, but I feel like that was probably really late still. But 8 o'clock I was out, like in bed, out, because I was so exhausted. We would go to church meetings, we'd go to something that we would be out at like 8 o'clock, and I would fall asleep in the car. I couldn't even finish a sentence. I couldn't think. I could not function of how exhausted I was. I literally was sleeping from 8 to 8 every single day in the first trimester, which was wild. At one point Ray was a little concerned, so he did ask her OB, and she was like, nope, let her sleep. She needs to sleep, especially since it's the first baby. She doesn't have to worry about another child. And so he felt better because he was a little worried I was sleeping so much.
And then even though I was sleeping, I was still getting up in the middle of the night and it was constantly peeing, but it wasn't like a normal pee. It was definitely like just tinkles, which was frustrating because I was exhausted, obviously, and so I wanted to be sleeping, but I would get like the urge and the pain of like me holding it in, which is not good. And then I would just tinkle. So that's definitely been the frustrating part about like just needing to pee, because I don't know if it's actual pee or if it's just a tinkle. And so emotional, I think I've got my first emotional like breakdown. Well, I guess it wasn't my first, well, I guess it was my first when I knew I was pregnant, because my first real one was when I chopped my hair. That Monday, that week, I took a test that Thursday. The Monday I had chopped my hair. I got a haircut. I was feeling really bald and I wanted to start like fresh with the new year, and so I went and got a haircut and I chopped it super short. Which I think I've only done once or twice in my life, and I never liked it before, so I don't know why I did it. I definitely think it's the hormones in me that did it, because then I got home, I was like, holy cow, it's a lot shorter than I wanted, but that's okay. Then Ray took a picture of me, sent it to his mom, and my stepdad goes, why'd you let her, like in Spanish? And I started crying, and she wasn't saying it, I was like, in a mean way, she was just joking, but I took it to heart, but I didn't realize I was pregnant. So that definitely was my first emotional, like, weird breakdown. But the second one was just really random. I got home, I was really tired. I randomly got really sad for no reason. Like, normally, like, if I get emotional, it's because I watched a video, or I think, oh, like, I miss my mom, or I'm, like, or something pops up that just makes me sad. But this was just so random. I was just sad for no reason. Like, I was just sad. And I remember Ray was helping me with laundry, and he's like, what is wrong? Like, why do you have an attitude? And I was like, I don't know. And I just started crying, and he's like, what is going on? And I was like, I just feel sad and I don't know why. And I started laughing at myself, but also crying, because if I was laughing at myself because I felt really dumb, but then I was crying just because I was laughing at myself. And then I cried more when Ray started laughing at me. It was a whole thing. I ended up falling asleep and I was fine the next day. But that was definitely the funniest moment we've had so far. At least in the first trimester, that I was just so emotional that day. No acne and clear skin. Oh my gosh, I think I've gotten one pimple in like this whole time that I've been pregnant, which has been so great for me because my skin is usually prone to acne, so I was nervous that it was going to be really bad in pregnancy, but thankfully it hasn't been. My skin has been super clear, super glowy. It's like, it's winter, so normally my skin gets super dry, but honestly I've just been moisturizing and putting sunscreen every day because I don't wear makeup during the week. So definitely, like, just my skin just feels so beautiful. Like, makeup goes on and just feels like I'm glowing. And everybody at church, or like when they see me, like our friends and family, they're like, you're just glowing, Bev, like you're glowing and you have that pregnancy glow, which I'm very thankful for. Hip pain. Oh my gosh, I got hip pain right away. I work in events, so if you know me, I work in events, and so I work sometimes really long hours. We're on our feet, we're constantly moving tables and chairs and just setting up or prepping for the day. And so I'm used to back pain, but this pain was different. My hip hurt so bad after like a long day of an event that I would come home, shower, go to bed, and if I needed to get up, it was a struggle. Like, I literally was limping. I literally walked like a grandma. Like, I would like shuffle my feet because my hip hurt so bad. And so finally, I think at our 12-week appointment, I asked our OB if it was okay if I went to the chiropractor, because I believe in chiropractors and I think they're great. And so she thankfully was okay with it, and she was like, yep, just make sure that they know that you're pregnant. Ray was just apprehensive. He was nervous that I would like hurt the baby in some way, but when we went to the chiropractor, he explained that like it's normal and the body is just going to continue to shift. And when I did go to the chiropractor, your pelvic bone is supposed to be this way and it's supposed to widen out. And so my pelvic bone was widening out, but the left side, I guess the left side was tilted out and like in, so that was causing me the pain in my hip. And so he's been helping to adjust me so that my pelvic bone is all aligned and to normal as my body keeps growing and my hips just keep widening out for pregnancy, for labor. And so we are fixing that, but also preparing my body for labor to hopefully have a higher chance of a natural birth. And so obviously I'm open to whatever. I don't really have a pregnancy plan or anything. I'm just kind of leaving it up to God and my body and what it wants to do. But if I can increase my chances by going to the chiropractor or doing some stretches and exercises, then I'll do that. So just talk to your OB and see if it's something that you should do for yourself. Body odor. Oh my gosh, I feel like I constantly put deodorant on and I constantly smell. Like I feel like I smell all the time. My BO is so strong, and maybe it's just my senses that my smell is just definitely stronger right now because I'm pregnant, but I feel like I stink. And so that has not been fun. I feel like I put perfume and deodorant on and I feel like I stink all the time, which is another thing that's just normal, that your odor is stronger. And then things that really gross me out is Ray cooking. Anything he made. Anything he was making in the kitchen just grossed me out. Anything. I don't know why. I've heard some people say that that's normal, that you don't like your husband cooking, but I've never been that way. And it's specifically if he makes eggs, literally made me want to throw up so bad. I don't know why, because I could make eggs and he doesn't do anything different. He would make eggs just like I do, but if I made the eggs, I could eat them, but if he made the eggs, I couldn't eat them. Don't know why. Definitely a mental thing, but I would be completely grossed out. Those are kind of the things that like I wrote down. If you guys have any other questions of like what I experience or anything that you experience, to see if I've experienced, comment them down below. I love to hear people's like journeys and stories, and so just excited to share this little bit of my first trimester. And so I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.